Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Halloween Hunting. So, if you like what I'm producing, you like the content I'm doing, please consider giving me a thumbs up, giving me a like, giving me a follow. You'll see when new videos are being released. If I can get to 150 followers by the beginning of October, I'll do a tour of the house. If I can get to about 200, 250, a couple of weeks after that, I'll drag all the Halloween decorations out. I'll make it a bit more exciting. I'll decorate the house this year as well and see what we've got. But anyway, back to the Halloween hunting. Popped into Poundland, had a feeling that they were getting more stock in. The stock seemed to have stagnated for the last 2 weeks, and I was right. And this is the biggest haul I've ever picked up from Poundland. I was really, really excited with what they got. I've actually got a massive bag filled with stuff that I picked up today. So have a look at the store walk around, come on back, and I'll show you what we picked up. So I was really impressed with the homewares that they actually had in this year. Loads of stuff that we're going to have put around all year. We picked up a couple of the candles and things, but I'll dive into the bag and see what we got. There's no rhyme or reason. This is how it went into the bag in the store. So we ended up getting a pretty cute Queen of Halloween pumpkin. So this is for the wife, who is definitely the Queen of Halloween. She likes to think she is. So we've got a couple more pumpkins as well. We got a Hey pumpkin, which is pretty cool. So these are ceramic hollow bases, so they are quite hollow. Really well made. The text on the front is a kind of a sticker which goes on there, and there was another two they had in the store which wouldn't fit in the bag. This lovely black and white stripe pumpkin, and finally an I'll Put a Spell on You, which is possibly my favourite one. Poundland, they were £1 each. Can't really go wrong with that. Now this is something I'd seen online, and it was incredibly creepy, and I wanted it for that reason. And I don't know who designed it, but how creepy is that? So this is a tea light holder, which is a baby's head, like a doll's head. I'll see what that looks like with a candle in it, but I was so excited to get that. That was something I'd been looking at thinking, that's awesome. We've got to get hold of one of them. So we've picked up loads of the kind of plants and things from Home Sense that they've released this year and in previous years. And to go with those guys, they had these fake succulents. So there's a pumpkin succulent, which is pretty cool. So these are actually quite heavy. They're not ceramic, they're more like a stone kind of material that they're made out of. It was 3 different types. There was the pumpkin, there was the pretty cute black cat, which you can't go wrong on, and finally there was the spooky ghost. So I've seen rumours online of people asking if you'd be able to take these out. They seem pretty well glued in, so I don't know if they'd be able to be removed and real succulents put into them. We might have to play around and see what we can do, but even the fake type, they look quite good. They've got kind of a stony, rockery kind of feel to underneath the succulents, and they're really good. They're actually really heavy, really hefty. So we got some candles as well, and I'll need to see what these look like when they're lit. But this one has a black skull inside, if I can get the glare off the camera. So there's a black skull inside, and according to the sticker, it bleeds as it burns. So I'll try and get an image of this actually lit up. So there's 3 different types of these. There's the black, which we picked up. We also picked up a red version, a red skull, because the living room's primarily red and black and white. And there was also a purple one as well. There was only one purple one that they had left in stock. We got a tiny cauldron, because you can't go wrong with cauldrons, but it's a candle, and it's blood orange and pumpkin scent, which just kind of smells like pumpkin spice at the minute, but that'll be pretty cool when it's lit up. And I think that when that's burnt out, you can still fit a tea light in there, so that's something that can be used over and over again, which is great. So we got not 1, but 2 voodoo dolls. So for our honeymoon about 10 years ago, we went to New Orleans and we saw some real voodoo dolls that were there, and these are pretty good imitations, to be fair. No pins that come with them. You just need to get some hair from the person you want to hex upon the item, get some pins, and then do your worst. They can also be used for good. They're never used for good. They can be. So yeah, again, these are £1 each. What else did we get? So these were actually £2. I've not seen things for £2 before in there, but we got a wing of bat bottle with a bat bottle stopper. So we actually got 3 different bottles, which were pretty cool. So there's the wing of bat, there's the eye of newt, which has a newt bottle stopper on the top, and then finally, to finish off the spell casting, you've got your spider blood or your spider venom. So these are glass bottles, and I'm going to see if there's a way that I can actually get the stoppers out and we can get some light for the inside of these, a bit like the bottles that we picked up from another store a couple of weeks ago. If we can get lights in there, they might illuminate quite nicely, which will be cool. And then we got one more thing. Yeah, we got one more thing. And I know there's been a lot of controversy online for this, but it's a good way for £1 to summon budget spirits. Look at that. It's a spirit board for £1, which is brilliant. I've never used a Ouija board. I've never used anything like that before. But for £1 and for the budget spirits, I reckon that we can do it. So it comes with a big plancette, which, to be fair, on its own, I'd pay £1 for that. The board itself is pretty. It's actually really sizable. Is a really sizable board. Kind of folds out like most of your board game boards. But yeah, if you want to try and conjure some budget spirits and ask them some questions and find out when COVID's going to finish, maybe this is the way to do it. Maybe something just to have a fool around with some friends and things around Halloween. If I never come back, it's because the spirits have got me. But yeah, that was it. That was my massive haul. I got all of those items for 20 quid. You can't really complain and argue about that. But yeah, go and have a look, see if there's anything else there. As I said at the start, if you want to give me a thumbs up and a like, that'd be awesome. If you want to give me a follow, that'd be great. But until next time, guys, take care. We'll see you soon.